Hey, Bike, it's me, and I'm not quite sure what's happened, but I've only just got this through, and it's a bit late. I think I am. This is SFX August 2026. So let's just get on with it. So on the front, as you can see, we've got Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I think it's going into its fourth season. I think there's only going to be 5. And I think the last season is only 6 episodes. This sort of is the end of any real current Star Trek series has been produced, which is a bit sad, really, but it's the way things have been. They've not been of best of quality. This one has had more favourable reviews, and I've got the first 3 on Blu-ray, but what I have seen of some, it's a very mixed reaction. They can be really good, and then sometimes they're not quite as good. But it is sad that this is the last. But I think there's more ahead to come, in some form or other. Maybe going back to the films. I don't know. Nothing's concrete. But anyhow, this dominates the front. And then what else have we got here? This the end of Oak Street, which is I think just out now, just very recent, and that's had some interesting reviews. Oh, the Ice Cream Man, that hasn't, but that we've got in here. And then there's the Big Bang Theory spin-off, which I sort of lost the Big Bang Theory a long time ago, but there's Stewart Fails to Save the Universe. And there's a new horror, Pinocchio, Walking Dead, Dead City, Season 3. Again, a long time ago, I've sort of bowed out of watching that. The Last House, Lockdown Terror. I don't know what's that. So, there's just a few things. There's more here, but let's just get straight onto it and see what we've got. Oh, straight away, I've got to watch. I'm so pleased to see this. Look at that picture. It's Anna Droid. Yes, the brilliant creation of Diane Morgan. She is a genius. Absolutely. And this series I've absolutely loved. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it on the iPlayer. It is fantastic. And of course, Sue Johnson was really good in it. This is brilliant. Absolutely. It's one of my favourite series of the year. Definitely. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It proves that the BBC can still produce decent comedy. Yeah, absolutely. So that's really good. That's a very positive thing. Let's have a look here. Yeah, here we are. Look. There it is. Honestly, if you've not seen this, it gives you faith back. You want to, the BBC don't have that much money anyhow to spend, and eventually they will disappear. The license and all that business. But at least we've got something here which is really good. Easy to watch. I enjoyed it on the iPlayer. Absolutely fantastic. What a series. Highly recommended. And then, this is this Silence of the Lambs stage production. Yeah, which is good, I suppose. There is a stage production of Silence of the Lambs. Then we've got here The Horror of Godzilla comic there. Then here we've got Predators versus Planet of the Apes. I have heard this mentioned. If you're interested in comics, that might be an interesting one. Predator and Planet of the Apes. Yeah, fantastic. And then we've got stuff about Dune 3. Yeah, it's in cinemas 18th of December. It's still a bit of a way off, but there it is, Dune 3. I think it'll do well. I have to admit, I did enjoy the first two. Not as good as the Dune 84, though, of course. But what is? But it's still enjoyable, this, you know. And I think it's going to explore more that we go into the other books as well, which is interesting. Then what else we got here? Stargazer episodes. Oh, it's an animated series. Looks very familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. And then here, Masters of the Universe Genesis. That's out 5th of August. More in the world of books and comics. Let's have a look. And then, oh yeah, Dead Zone teams up with the X-Men. Robert Kirkman teams up with the X-Men. Superhero series Terminal. Again, it's all, I don't know much about these things, but there we are. Right. So let's see what we got here. Riddles in the Dark. Batman Cape Crusader on Prime Video. Some more animated Batman. It's on Prime Video. There we are. Let's moved on here. Let's see. We've got here we've just got various news bites really here. There's the Grinch. You can see there. Other bits and pieces, and then there's sort of things that you might actually fancy buying, sort of collectibles. Like there, look at there, we've got the Mummy, Frankenstein, and the Bride of Frankenstein. Look at those figures, they're nice. And of course you've got the Enterprise there, and Thunderbird. Look at that, I love Thunderbird 3. Oh yeah, Thunderbird 3, fantastic. I remember having them as a kid in the 60s, all these wonderful toys they were then. But now they're out as collectibles. People still love Thunderbirds. Amazing, isn't it? And then there's an obituary of Brian Johnson, who was a special effects genius between 1939 and 2026. There he is, there. And also interesting, if you're a fan of Buffy, Anthony Head sadly left as well. Also, he appeared in Doctor Who as well. Anthony Head, Buffy, you got to remember him for that. What else we got here? Yeah, this is all about Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I've not seen any of these sort of newer seasons, but I suppose I will in the end. But as you know, it's not as enthusiastically. But it's better than Discovery. I suppose that's how you got to look positive, haven't you? There he is. And of course, it's interesting because the series is going to end in a very sort of dark and tragic way for Captain Pike. He knows his fate as well, as we all do. So I don't know how they'll handle that. A lot more there. And when will it happen? All that kind of stuff. I don't know. We'll see how they do it. And then we've got here Spider-Man, Brand New Day. A big look at that, of course. Brilliant film. A lot of positive reactions to this film, which is good to see because, you know, there's so much negativity around. Isn't it good to see something positive? Really positive. And, yeah, quite well deserved. Very well deserved. And also, yeah, Zia as well. And I like this touch. We got the Punisher, which is from the comics as well, I think. There is the Punisher. Brilliant. He's in this. Yep. I have actually managed to watch it as well. It is brilliant. It won't let you down. I think it's one of the highlights of the year. Definitely. And there's going to be a lot more, yeah. You know, still time. It's there on my list of I'm always looking ahead to the end of the year when I have to round out what are the best films of the year. Now this one may well be on that list as well. The End of Oak Street. I've heard a lot of good things. Dinosaur film. Yeah, that could well be another one. You see, I never heard much about this at the beginning of the year when people are talking about films to look forward to. Exactly. That's why it's always a strange thing in January, choosing films. They all seem to come out much later on in the year that you hear about them. So that is in the cinemas from 14th of August, so it's already there. It's already out now. Yeah. That's good to see. Third spin-off, this is this Big Bang Theory spin-off series. I don't know what else to say about it, really. It's not something I would be watching, I don't think. I kind of gave up with a Big Bang Theory. It went on far too long, but there's more. It seems to be, if you can try and squeeze as much out of these things, produce a spin-off series. How many seasons will this last? Yeah, you don't know, really. Couple, maybe 3. I don't think it's going to be it won't be a long one. And there is a look at The Last House. Looks interesting. Possibly another horror film. It's on Netflix. Oh dear. Did you notice I said oh dear? Yeah, no. Netflix, what can I say about them? Yeah. Let's hope it's a better quality Netflix one. And then we've got Eli Roth on Ice Cream Man, which has had absolute terrible reviews. I definitely would like to see it, but it's had such bad reviews. It's all out now at the cinema, and there we are. It's had a right panning, hasn't it? We'll see. I suppose we're going to make up his own minds. Oh God, Beetlejuice the musical. How awful! I'm sorry. I'm one of the few people who is not a fan of Beetlejuice. You might have known that I mentioned it before, but man, crikey, imagine taking me to see the Beetlejuice, the musical. It would be torture. It would be absolute torture. Oh God, no, please. Then the Walking Dead Dead City. This looks rather like a comic to me. I don't know. Or perhaps it is an actual series. It's because I was just looking at that. This is what happens nowadays. We get these sort of covers. It's all been done, isn't it? Hey, buy it confuses me. They produce this. It looks great. It's all been done, hasn't it? And then we've actually got some actual shots, right? I notice Negan's still talk about how to ruin a series over and over again. It's really bad. And then we've got Pinocchio Unstrung. It looks like one of these low-budget horror films that they keep getting these classic characters. It's in cinemas from 24th of July. And then is getting released, I think, on streaming channels and what have you. Yeah, it doesn't encourage me much at all, that, to be honest. Not the sort of thing I'd be rushing to see. Do you blame me? Now, there's a review of a film that I really enjoyed, and I think is one of my favourite films. I had a lot of criticism. Disclosure Day. There it is. They've given it 3.5 stars. I would give it more. I thought it was magical. I thought it was good. I can't understand all the criticism of it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought Spielberg still can do it. Toy Story 5, they've given 4. Again, it's good to see that they're giving good positive reviews. I think, again, you've got the people being, as usual. But it's, I think more people have been a bit positive about Toy Story 5. But certainly Disclosure Day, I give up with people. Oh, Evil Dead Burn, they've given 3. Personally, I'm not, I think that should stop. Not more of it, it's just the same. But a lot of people like it, and if you do like it, I understand. They're giving it 3 stars, and people do like these kind of films, but it gets a bit repetitive and boring, to be honest, for me. Supergirl, now, I'm pleased to say that it's only got 3. This has had a right panning. Is it as bad as they say? I don't know. I can't wait to actually see this film, to see how bad or good it is. I've got a feeling it's not going to be brilliant, but it's not going to be as bad as people have made out. I think it's going to be somewhat down at the bottom area, but I know there'll be people who really disagree with me and just think it's atrocious. You've got to give it a chance, haven't you? That's what I would say. Oh, there's a review of Pinocchio Unstrung. Crikey, they've given it 3. So there we are. It must have been a bit generous. The Sentinels, season 1. Crikey, that's popular. 4. They've given that 4 stars. Wow. It's a series, again, I'm probably never going to see. Now, here we are. This is what I've been waiting to see. They've given it 3.5. I suppose ain't bad. I'd give it a 4 to 5, easy. It's, look, Android, there she is. Ah, fantastic. Diane Morgan, what a film, what a treat. I keep going about, watch Android. Watch it. It's great, Android. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the exciting things of the year for me. Oh, no, this is good. This has had a big special treatment from Hammer. X the Unknown. They've given it 3.5. Classic sci-fi. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Black Box Flight 298. It's a film from 2026 out now. So that, I think, is more of a streaming kind of film, but there it is. Really much that. Beasts Unleashed. This is from 1956. Interesting. So they give it 2.5. They don't rate it at all. No rating much at all. They say it's pretty awful. Well, there we are. Now, an absolute classic film. I love this film. Soylent Green. They've given it 4 stars. Charlton Heston. It's absolute classic. It's got a 4K release now. And all that jazz, all the special stuff that you get. Then here, there's the Trollenberg Terror, which is from 1958, which they've given 3.5. Now, that sounds really good. That sounds got some interesting elements. Again, from 1950s. Madhouse. What's that? Released 1974. There it is. I think I've got that in my collection somewhere, Madhouse, yeah. So that's, they give 3 stars to that. Then there's, let's see, just some more sort of sci-fi books and that they review. And what else have we got here? It's a James Bond game, 007 First Light. If you're interested in games, there it is. James Bond, I would imagine that could be interesting, exciting. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know, but it's a James Bond game. I know in the past there's been some popular ones. Blake 7 here, Revenge of the Mutos and Other Stories. It's BBC Digital Audio publisher there. Blake 7, always good. There's more Doctor Who there. That's on Big Finish. There's always Doctor Who audio on Big Finish. Then flashback to 1966. Hey, 66, great year. What a year that was, 66. Wow, some great stuff. Oh, yeah. Star Trek, of course, you see, it starts in 1966. Fantastic. Oh, look at that there. The Green Hornet. Bruce Lee was in that. Oh, wow, it's all there, isn't it? What can you say? Fantastic stuff. And then there's a quiz for bad detectives on there. Next issue, Green Lantern. Oh God, I'm bringing it because that didn't do very well. Last one of that. Oh well, and then Total Recall is looking at Zoo Warriors from the Magic Mountain. Oh right, well there we are. What can I say about that? And that's it, I think. Yes, we've got to the end. But you think, thank heavens for that. I've tried to be as quick as I can because I do go on sometimes too much. So, oh, you enjoyed that video. If you have, then please give it a like. If you give it a like, it's good for my channel. Gets it out to YouTube so other people might enjoy it. Also, if you're new to my channel, why not consider subscribing? If you subscribe, we'll let you know when I put out the videos. Also, if you want to look at previous issues, reviews that I've done, look in the playlist. Also look at all the other things I do on my channel. If you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I always love to read your comments. And that's it. That's it, yes. So all I've got to say is I'll see you again.